Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first ever episode 31 of Attractions Magazine Expansion Drive Podcast, your weekly source for all things nerdy, video games, theme parks, movies, TV, music, and sometimes a little wrestling. As always, I'm your host, Mike Kerrigan, with my friend to the left, not to the west. Maybe it's west, I'm not sure.
Wait, it actually would be west.
Okay, well, friend to the left, at Black Limbs Prime, your favorite worst producer ever.
Let's go.
Didi.
Shout out to Cool Greg
From Kind of Funny.
For
lurking our podcast and our Twitter.
So now we had Greg Miller, who thought my name was cool. And now we got Cool Greg, who
thinks we're
hopefully listens to the podcast and shows the rest of the crew.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Of course, we've talked about them a lot, and that's our favorite podcast. And in the third rotating chair this week, Mr. Bangsley.
Hello, everyone.
Mr. I don't know a nickname for him.
The show, Mr.
Professor of theme parks.
Professor. The professor. I like that. The professor.
The professor of theme park economics.
So, you think you're untouchable? You're.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
And in the fourth rotating chair this week, for the first time ever,
here we go,
from Dreamers and Doers.
Hey,
found on. I always say Dreamers and Doers. My God,
it's okay. It can get
As Dreamers Do. Sorry, I won that award back in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I totally did, and that's why I was thinking about it. So, from As Dreamers Do, the monthly vlog found on Attractions Magazine YouTube channel. Miss Olivia, I don't know your last name, Olivia.
Marshinky.
What? Say this again?
Marshinky.
That may be my favorite last name I've ever heard.
Do you want it? Because I don't.
Marshinky. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
That is
you
awesome.
can have it.
So when you were in grade school, what did your teacher say?
Marshinik. And I'm like, you know what?
It's close enough. Sure, yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, I always used to get Carrington. I'm like, there's no T in there. What are you doing? Just stop it.
There's no T.
Because I have an odd last name too. So did it get to the point like around, I would say, 8th grade and up, they were just like, and you're just like,
yeah,
just say Olivia.
I mean, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
It's
I like that Marshinky.
It's
I like it.
It's so different. Yeah.
I like it.
Where's it derived from? Where's it?
Germany, I think.
Yep.
I think.
That's why I like it. It's German.
You know.
Don't listen to this, Rocka. So Olivia, everybody knows you from As Dreamers Do, the monthly vlog on attractions. Yes. Where else? Where would they know you from? What's your favorite theme park? Your favorite ride? I'm sorry, I'm blocking you down with all these questions right now.
My favorite theme park? Probably Studios.
Oh!
Animal Kingdom is moving up there, though. Some of you may know that I'm a huge fan of Dinoland USA.
Yes.
And I'm spending more and more of my time there.
What are you going to do when it goes away and Indiana Jones comes?
Cry, crawl under my bed, and cry for the next 2 years.
Now the key question is, have you dressed up as a trash can from Dinoland?
I have.
So Didi, I don't know if you know this. So Olivia is known to dress up as trash cans from the theme parks. She's dressed up as one from Studios. Now she's dressed up as one from Dinoland. You even dressed up as a park map before, haven't you?
Yes, I have a park map dress.
With like the billboard sign. What's the sign? What's it say on the
construction sign?
Yeah,
the Dream Builders sign. Yeah, I was Studios for Halloween, construction walls and all.
We have weird friends.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's very neat.
Studios is a mess. I'm a mess. It just
it just fits, right?
It works out. It really does.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now, since we talk about all things nerdy on the podcast, is there a favorite movie that you have?
If I had to pick I'm not a movie person, but if I had to pick a favorite, it'd be Jurassic Park.
Wait a minute. So you're not a movie person, but Hollywood Studios is your favorite park.
Listen, I don't like sitting through movies. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit 2 hours and watch a movie. You know what I mean? I have to get up and do something. Okay. I don't know. People are like, how do you not like movies? I'm like, just
fair enough. That's all right.
It's fine.
It's all right. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
I said last week, our topic of the show this week is going to be talking about Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
So I don't want to talk too much about it right now. But usually right around now, we go around and say, what's good in our lives right now? What's going on? So Olivia, being the first time on the show, what's good in the life of Olivia?
Well,
Marshinky.
Yes. Perfect. I don't know if this
said it right.
I don't know if this is good, but it's finals week.
Uh-oh, finals week.
It is finals week. 3 out of 5 are done.
Did you do well? Do you feel as though you did well?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Tomorrow is my theme park final.
Theme park final? Wait a minute. You go to a class about theme parks?
I do, yes. Theme parks and attractions management.
What?
That's tomorrow.
Do you teach this class, Professor Banks?
No, I do not. It's not a real professor. By the way.
Okay.
Well, you are the professor of theme park economics.
There you go.
Please
Is that
teach.
UCF?
Yes, through the Rosen College.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm entertainment management.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So
cool,
it's
cool.
like
So with this degree that you're going to get, where do you see yourself going with it?
here in the parks. I want to be either a designer or somehow in charge of live entertainment. I
Okay.
want to work with actors, I think.
Cool.
Maybe.
And design trash cans for the
Yes.
theme parks.
I know a guy I met. I think you were with me when we went to New Year's at Epcot a couple years ago. And a guy named Norm, I can't remember his last name. He follows me on Instagram through Daycation, and that's his shtick is taking pictures with every single trash can
Yeah.
in the theme parks.
It's so weird.
They're fun, you know?
It's-
I definitely relate to theme park trash cans.
The cult of Disney trash cans.
I mean,
It's a thing.
You knew that people were taking pictures with that purple wall, but here's everybody taking pictures with the trash can.
Can I just say, you're talking about trash cans. I miss Push so much. Push was
Listen.
my best
Oh
friend.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Push, the talking trash can.
Yes. Oh, loved Push.
Throwback to
Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. Sorry.
No, that was actually a moment of silence. for Push.
Get the 10-bell salute. Ding, ding, ding. Now you're talking about talking trash cans. Does everybody remember the talking water fountains? Really, at Epcot?
I've heard of them. I never saw them myself.
When you
I know Islands has one, but
so over at no, not like fountain like shooting up, but like water fountain, like
Like
you're getting a drink of
drinking
water.
oh no, I haven't heard about
So
this.
there was a couple of them, but I remember one specifically over. If you're walking over towards the land, they have that bathroom on the left hand side, like right near Imagination. You get a drink of water, and like there'd be a speaker inside of it, like, "Hey, help me! I'm stuck down here." Blah, blah,
I do
blah.
remember that. Thank you for reminding
Yeah.
me. Yep, I do.
I
remember.
know Animal Kingdom used to have Peepa the recycling
Yes.
bin and West Palm the talking palm tree.
Yeah, I
did
don't remember
not know
that
about
one.
The palm
Yeah,
tree.
West Palm
Where was that at?
at Animal Kingdom.
I mean, where though? Is
like
it just
at the
roaming?
entrance area outside the turnstiles.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that. Banks, what's good with you?
Well, we had some big fun family news.
Yes. Oh yeah, I missed it by like 10 minutes.
I know. Yeah, you were. So I think what your daughter was sick. You had to take her home.
Yeah, we were coming home from Gavin's birthday party. We went to meet up with you guys, and Erin got sick on the way. She's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we're not going with you. You're going home."
But yeah. So Legoland was awesome enough to help Matt and Jackie put together a fun little gender reveal, and so we are going to have a boy. So one boy, one girl. We're done. And I kind of semi-announced it online with just a photo, but the boy's name will be Oliver.
I
And
love
middle
it.
name Humperdinck.
No,
I love it.
I want the middle name to be Elias. I really like that. Oliver Elias Pronto Lee.
That's a beautiful name.
Pronto?
That's Sydney's last name.
Oh, so wait a minute. Does the kids have both names?
Yeah, it's hyphenated.
Oh,
So
okay. I didn't know
Spencer
that.
Lynn Pronto Lee, and then Oliver, hopefully Elias Pronto Lee.
I
Cool,
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Elias for several reasons, of course. But I just like the three syllables: Oliver, Elias, Peranto. It just flows together. She wants James. Sydney wants James as the middle name, and thinking about it, Oliver James. I don't want my son to be named after the Phelps twins.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
Who?
The Phelps twins who
the
played
the
Fred
ones who
and
played
George in Harry
the
Potter.
twins in Harry Potter.
Ah.
Their names are Oliver and James Phelps.
Yes,
So
they are.
I know James is like a family name for her because her dad is named James, but I'd rather go with something else.
Okay.
But that's just me. We'll figure it out. But Oliver is the boy's name, so that was big news for us. And yeah, just working. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Nice. Didi, other than working, anything else good with you, sir?
Saw a couple movies.
Oh, what'd you go see?
Saw Coco.
All right. How badly did you cry?
I did not cry.
Robot.
You cold-hearted son of a.
I guess yeah.
At all? Like at all?
Nope.
Man.
I did not. The end, when you have that knot in your throat, I was kind of like, I ain't spoiling anything. And
He's
so,
just saying. My God.
At the end, I did have like a little knot in my throat, but other than that, I was just like, all right, it's a cool movie.
All right.
I got my movie pass.
I'm a cool guy.
Finally. I used it for the first time. Went to see Murder on the Orient Express.
Okay.
Oh, I watched that
Great.
too.
I thought it was great.
Great movie, and there are going to be sequels to
Yes.
that movie too. So
Yeah, I'm going to go see something after podcast, so maybe I'll go see that. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Go see it. It's good. It's good. Very good. And what else? New Destiny came out. Just played that before I got here.
Oh, the Curse of Osiris?
Yeah.
Good? More Destiny?
It's just Destiny.
All right, fair enough.
Still good, but that's it.
So let's see. Friday we did SeaWorld Christmas shenanigans. We met Rudolph and Bumble and Yukon Cornelius and Clarice. I always forget that's her name is Clarice.
I don't know who any of those things are.
Rudolph.
You're doing
I know
signs.
Rudolph.
Just now got it?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is he doing?
With a nice Chianti. So you never watched Rudolph as a kid?
I just know I don't pay attention to their name.
You ever watched the Rankin Bass specials?
Yukon Cornelius was the guy, like the human that he meets. Silver and gold,
That's him.
Santa?
No.
No, my God. And Bumble was the abominable snowman.
Oh.
Okay.
He doesn't like Christmas.
Oh, that's right. I
He's
forgot
awful.
about that.
And then, of course, met up with you guys over at Legoland. Met Lego Santa. He was
Was he metal?
plastic, actually. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was nice. Nice little weekend out of the house, and that's always good.
Always.
It's time to get in the news.
Oh, come on.
Caught
Actually,
off guard.
before I get into news, I'd like to thank MEI Travel, Universal Fan Travel, and Mouse Fan Travel for sponsoring the show as always. They're your go-to source for all things Disney,
Yep.
Universal,
Yeah.
and cruises.
Yay, cruises!
If you don't know right now, they have a great deal going on. They have BOGO 50. Buy one, get that second guest for 50% off. Kids sell for less, 25% off the third and fourth guests. The double up sale is still going on. Score up to $200 in instant savings and up to $200 at sea when you book with their double up sale. The Northeast bonus is going on. Kids age 12 and under sell free on select Anthem, Adventure, and Grandeur of the Sea sailings. And Didi, it's time to deck the halls. With boughs of You'll get an extra $150 to spend at sea when they sail with us during the holidays. So, of course, reach out to MEItravel.com, UniversalFanTravel.com, and MouseFanTravel.com for all your needs for a free
Free 99.
quote.
Spend Christmas on a cruise, y'all.
I would love to.
I would too.
Yeah. Okay, now let's get into the news.
I knew I was so ready for this.
What do you got your screen brightness there? Oh.
That is so loud. What is the news? What are we doing?
The news
Talking.
is always loud, because it's
The news.
loud
Urgent.
in your face.
I think we got a baker's dozen today.
No, we have 10.
Come on, man.
10 items on the list.
Not a baker's dozen.
So breaking news today. Big news.
We break news.
Well, we're not breaking news, but it happened today. anyway.
We've had broken news.
So
before.
number one, Disney is closing in on the deal to buy 21st Century Fox. Disney is reportedly closing in on a deal to purchase 21st Century Fox movie and television production operations. CNBC reports Disney's potential acquisition of the media company could come as soon as next week, with the deal expected to reportedly be worth more than $60 billion. Yes, that's billion with a B. With the Federal Trade Commission could try to block it, both companies are said to be interested in the acquisition. Along with Fox's TV and movie assets, Disney will also acquire the company's Nat Geo, Star, and regional sports networks and its 30% stake in Hulu.
Are you kidding me?
Among plenty of other properties. Let's see here. This, of course, includes Fox-owned Marvel properties like X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and the rights to James Cameron's Avatar sequels. The arrangement would also give Disney the majority ownership of Hulu, since it already has a 30% stake in the streaming platform. The deal will leave Fox with only its broadcast network, Fox Sports, and news and business divisions. 21st Century Fox CEO James Murdoch has been, quote, suggested as a candidate to succeed Bob Iger at Disney CEO when the storied executive eventually retires, according to the Financial Times, which cited people briefed on the talks in the report published today.
Let's block this.
Oh, James Murdoch I'm fine with. As long as it's not Rupert, I'm fine.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Rupert is the guy
no,
who...
I mean,
yeah,
James. I don't know James.
James is the one who heads up 21st Century Fox right now.
Okay.
He's nothing like his father.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not that scary.
I want this to happen.
I do too.
This would greatly expand the MCU because the current storyline is already set to end at Avengers 4 in 2019. So this would be able to add X-Men
So much
to
more.
our cinematic universe.
The Hulu deal alone has me not wanting to do this. No. Hey,
why?
They could change stuff up. They could be like, oh, we're not gonna have X channel or whatever shows. They can pick and choose what shows are on Hulu and which
But the
ones are
fact
not.
that Disney's already like working with all these other movie studios for this Movies Anywhere app, so they're already playing ball
nice,
with
yeah.
playing nice with these other companies. They'll still play nice with Hulu. It's not their service anyway.
It would be because they own majority share. So
The
it's
only other
technically
people that
theirs.
are on there is NBC.
NBC, ABC.
Well, ABC's Disney.
Well, yeah, and Fox. But then there's also other channels too, like Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but you had to also expect, if this Disney streaming service goes up, that maybe some of the ABC shows will be going away anyway.
This is true.
Man, this sucks.
Why do you always go to like straight to the negative? Like, did they hurt anything with Marvel?
What, Disney?
Yeah,
In terms of comics,
anything.
not really, because they've kind of kept their hands off of it.
I think the only thing they've done like bad wise with Marvel is kind of keep Fox's properties down. So like they don't do any more X-Men comics right now, right?
Right.
So if this were
Fantastic.
to happen, they would come back.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat. Star Wars, have they done anything bad with Star Wars? I know what you're gonna say.
I
Made too much of it.
Well, no. I read the Darth Vader comics, and that's really good.
But I mean, like Disney as a whole, when they purchased these two properties, whether it be Marvel or Disney or Star Wars, have they done anything to make you think that they've been doing something bad with it?
I guess not.
So just I think it's a good idea. Olivia, what's your?
Just watch and see what happens, man.
Look,
I mean, what else can you do?
I mean, it's
We
better.
don't have a say in it, you know.
That's true, but it's always better to be surprised than be disappointed. I'm just throwing that out there.
Interesting.
But what about the possibilities? Like Banks was saying, we could get Hugh Jackman said for years that Logan was going to be his last Wolverine movie, but he would come back if there's going to be some type of inclusion with Avengers.
He said that.
Yeah.
He said this like as a fact. If this happens, Hugh, you want to be in on this?
Dude, just imagine, because if this deal does happen next week, they're still in the midst or just about finished up with filming the fourth Avengers. If this deal were to happen next week, imagine what the post-credit scene for that movie would be.
Wild.
All right, so what was
Insane.
it? 3-4 years ago, we had a pretty big Marvel event. You had Avengers versus X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that on the big screen?
That's too big of that actually would
We
be
never
pretty
thought
awesome.
we'd get the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. Never, ever did we think we'd get all these characters on one screen.
Though I do hope they kill off Black Widow, though. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic.
But not only with with all the Marvel stuff and whatnot, I think it was Brittany or Victoria that was saying a few weeks ago that they would get the rights back to the original Star Wars: A New Hope, because Fox still owns the rights to it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Brittany's over there taking credit for it, so I guess it was her. If it was
Okay.
Tori, sorry, Tori.
Star Wars 4K version.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, like I don't think they've ever released the original versions on Blu-ray at all either. It's
No,
always
the
been
untouched ones.
Yeah.
Only the special
Oh.
editions.
because Fox owns the rights to those.
You learn
But do we-
something new every day.
Yeah. But do we really want a new Boar?
What?
Didi's like least favorite Star Wars movie is A New Hope.
It's the best one.
Whoa, I don't know about that, but it's good. I like it.
I just love beginnings.
Okay.
Like I love
That's fair.
baby Luke. Just looking at those twin sons. Like, honey, you have no idea what's coming. Buckle up. You're going for a ride. It's cute.
Oh man! And then of course ESPN could have all kinds of craziness with owning all these other Fox regional networks as well.
I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I just don't trust it. But I mean, if they do it, more power to them.
And then you figure like with this whole big streaming service, like all the movies and all the TV shows they'll be able to have on one streaming service. If they own everything that Fox has ever done, yeah, that's all in one single service. You could be having The Simpsons right next to DuckTales from back in the day.
I have FX. So I mean, the FX app. So
But that would be all in one app.
I don't mind switching. To
Oh my
apps.
god. I'm trying. All right, so number 2, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back in concert performed live in Orlando on February 1st. Fans of the galaxy far, far away will get to see and hear the 5th Star Wars episode performed live by Symphony Orchestra with The Empire Strikes Back in concert comes to Orlando on February 1st, 2018. Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts in downtown Orlando will host Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back in concert with the Orlando Philharmonic Orchestra. The live-to-picture performance of Oscar-winning composer John Williams' musical score will arrive in the Walt Disney Theater on Thursday, February 1st, 2018 at 7:30 p.m. Tickets went on sale this past Monday, and tickets are starting at $49.50.
I've never been to one of these like concert where they play with the film. I've never done one of those.
So Didi and I went, maybe 6 years ago, right?
Yeah, it was a long time
We went
ago.
to Hard Rock Live, and we saw Video Games Live.
Oh,
And it legit was so freaking cool. Like, we saw some of our favorite music from video games played, by an orchestra. Who was it? It wasn't Rollins, was it?
No, it was the Orlando Philharmonic.
Well, no, that's right. It was then that came out, and then it was, but it was a Rollins. I think it was Rollins College that did the choir.
Oh, I don't remember.
So Halo, if you don't know, they have like this huge choir that does whatever, and they came out and did that, and it was so cool. I'd go back to that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it was really neat.
But of course, Strikes Back or Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie, so I'd love to go see this. And $50, that's really not bad.
That's not
yeah.
bad.
Oh, and live music. Just go see
Exactly,
live music
yeah.
when you can, especially an orchestra. Like, it blows you away.
The other one I went to go see, I think it was in Tampa, was Game of Thrones. I don't know if that's still going on or if it's still coming or whatever. But
Oh, that'd be cool.
I remember I saw Serge Tankanen. Is that how you say his name from System?
Oh, sir. Oh, yeah. Search Tank.
Whatever.
Something.
He did the Reigns of Castamere or whatever. He sang the song
Oh, really?
in with the orchestra.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So number 3, new Marvel character dinner starts December 9th at Universal Islands of Adventure. So they're trying to capitalize on all this cool character dining stuff. Starting December 9th at Universal Orlando, visitors can dine with the world's mightiest superheroes during the all-new Marvel character dinner at Cafe 4 inside Islands of Adventure. Located inside Cafe 4 is in Marvel Superhero Island at Universal's Islands of Adventure. This dinner buffet will feature Captain America, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and Rogue. Each character comes to guest tables to sign autographs and take photos, and one digital photo from My Universal Photo is included in the experience. The buffet, which features an entirely different menu from Cafe 4's usual fare, starts with fresh salads like orzo. Right? Is that how you're saying this? Orzo? Whatever the heck that is. I'm not bougie like Brittany. Mozzarella and tomato. Entrees included roasted rosemary lemon chicken. That sounds delicious. Shrimp scampi. That's okay. Chicken scallopini. Along with penne.
Bologna.
Stuffed jumbo shells, specialty pizzas, and selection of desserts. And prices, let's see here. Wait a minute. One more second here. Islands of Adventure's first attempt at an ongoing character dinner. The park also offers Grinchmas character breakfast during the holiday season, and until recently, Universal Studios Florida offered a year-round superstar character breakfast. Other character meals, mostly featuring Minions, can be found in the Universal Orlando Resort's hotels. All guests aged 10 and older will pay $49.99 plus tax and gratuity for the Marvel character dinner, while kids aged 3 to 9 cost $24.99. Those prices do not include park admission, which is required. At this time, annual pass discounts do not apply.
Hey guys, we still have Marvel characters over here.
Yeah. They're not the good ones, but it's not a cat from the movie. Well, no, it's not cat from. I don't like his design of the costume there. I don't know what it is. I can't stand it.
Oh,
I heard what you said over there. Get out of here. Yes, very true. Go ahead, Banks. What were you gonna say?
Would you say the good? Did you say good or cute characters?
The good what?
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't think that I said I don't think they're the good characters just because I don't like the costume that
Right.
Cap wears or whatever. That's really it. I was just I was goofing.
No, I understand. They look very cheaply made.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm biased because I love all character performers ever.
Oh.
Oh no, there's no hate against the
I know,
performers. It's just
but like, I'm like, yes, he's doing such a good job, no matter
yeah.
How
what
they
costume
look,
he's
yeah.
wearing. I mean, yeah, I'm biased.
Would anybody pay $50 for this dinner?
That's a bit much.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Considering you can still meet those same characters during
Yeah.
the day, it's not like a special selection of characters.
Yeah, of course, you're getting just a decent meal with it or whatever. But you
It's
figure
buffet, yeah.
if you go to well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but would you pay say $50 to go to Chef Mickey? Because all you're meeting is Pluto.
But
Yeah.
they are in special outfits you can't
Special
get in
outfits,
the parks.
exclusive meet and greet.
And I still think it's cheaper.
Is it?
Is it?
Well, if you go, if isn't like breakfast and lunch cheaper there than what
Yeah,
it
I think
is?
so, yeah.
I mean, I think that's you can do every single meal there, right? Is breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
You're
I think
asking the
so.
wrong person. I don't know.
I'm almost
I know you.
positive.
Nobody
I know you can
knows
do
here.
breakfast and lunch. Actually, I don't know if you can do lunch.
I know you could definitely do breakfast.
Yeah,
over
I've
there.
done breakfast at Chef Mickey. I was about to look this up. Brittany, research.
Research,
please.
get on that over there. But well, I know for a fact. So we go to Garden Grill all the time over at Epcot, and you can meet Minnie or not Minnie. Is it Mickey?
Pluto.
and Chippendale.
Chippendale, Pluto, right? That's the four, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
So breakfast and lunch are $35 a piece. And what you got, Brett?
Chef Mickey's has breakfast, brunch, and dinner.
Okay, breakfast.
But no
brunch,
bottomless, so it's not really brunch.
What's the price on Chef Mickey's?
It doesn't give me prices.
That's fine.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at this.
So I know Garden Grill, like for breakfast and lunch, it's $35 a piece. Of course, these are the same characters that you can meet in the park, but it's $35 compared to $50. And
Yeah.
as a pass holder, you get discounts
There you
there.
go. They're also dressed like cute little farmers.
Yeah.
That is
Oh, that's
true.
right. They are. I totally forgot. Yeah. I'm thinking they're
That's
just
the thing, like,
regular.
I think there's maybe only a handful of character dinners or breakfasts or meals that have characters in their regular outfits,
Regular.
but a majority of them at Disney, they're in special
Yeah,
outfits you
yeah,
can't
totally.
see anywhere else,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the draw.
Because I think maybe like the only one is maybe what the Disney Junior thing over it. Does the studio still do that? The Disney Junior one?
I don't.
Oh yeah, the Hollywood and
probably-
Vine.
Probably not during the holidays
Yeah.
because right now it's holiday dine.
Right.
And
Yeah.
during Halloween it's whatever the Halloween equivalent of that is. But I think during not holidays they do Disney Junior.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only breakfast. Disney Junior's only breakfast.
Okay. Yeah. That's I remember seeing them in there before. I've never
Yeah.
ate there. I think my family has, but yeah, I've never gone.
Brittany over here is like, I ain't doing that. It ain't Cafe Voulez-Vous Coucher. I've been Disney.
It doesn't have garnishes on it. I don't want to go there.
They don't put parsley.
Whoa, Kenai from Brother Bear.
A what? A Kenai?
Wild.
A what?
Brother
You've never
Bear.
seen Brother Bear?
Brother Bear is one
Coda
of the.
and Kenai.
It's one of the worst Disney cartoons out there. Just saying. It has great music, just because I love Phil Collins, but I don't like that movie at all.
I got parsley on my plate. I'm awesome.
I got this little itty bitty little dab of ice cream, and I paid $39 for it.
It was eggnog ice cream, and it was on top of the bread pudding.
Oh,
Gingerbread pudding.
It was really butter.
can't you just get a premium bar
Yeah.
for like $4? I'd rather get a premium bar.
Came with my meal.
Oh, Lord.
How much was that meal?
69.
Oh!
Wow.
All right, let me get on to number 4 because we're gonna talk about bougie food the whole entire night. Number 4, Mega Man. Mega Man 11 has been announced. Mega Man 11 is coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC next year. Capcom announced the game during its Mega Man 30th anniversary live stream yesterday, while a specific release date has yet to be announced. The title will be available sometime in late 2018. Mega Man 11 features a 2.5D design with entirely hand-drawn characters and environments. Capcom will share more details about the game this coming summer. That's not the only exciting news Capcom shared today for Mega Man fans. The publisher also announced that all 8 Mega Man X games will be released for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC sometime during the summer of next year.
I had no idea there were this many Mega Man games.
Oh,
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's like 18.
And I'm awful at every single one of them.
Same here.
Olivia, you know
I don't
the
know anything
No,
about
that's fine.
video
That's fine.
games
That's fine. No big deal. No big
at
deal.
all.
That's fine. That's fine. But it's a big deal for Mega Man fans.
A lot of people
Everybody's freaking out yesterday.
And did you hear about Secret of Mana getting released for PS4?
No,
Yeah, it's getting like a remastered version.
like from the ground up.
I don't know from the ground up,
Hmm.
but there's people like, oh my god.
That's cool though. Let's see here. Number 5. More video game news. Sorry.
I think this is the last one.
I mean, it's Star Wars, so I'm a little bit interested.
So number 5, Star Wars Battlefront 2 update speeds up the progression. The latest Star Wars Battlefront 2 update seems to speed up the progression in a big way. According to DICE, the update, which is now live, increases the amount of credits players earn after matches. This new end-of-round payout change especially benefits the top players on each team, as they'll earn even more credits. DICE also increased the credit cap in arcade mode from 500 credits per day to 1,500 credits, and is promising to add more content to the mode in the near future. Lastly, the amount of crafting parts you can earn from daily login crates has increased, with DICE saying players will notice the change right away when logging in. Since crafting parts are used to make or upgrade star cards, this will allow players to progress and increase their characters' weapons, gear, and abilities a lot faster. Let's see. Developers said more updates will be made to Battlefront 2's economy and progression system in the next several weeks and months.
I kind of wish I got Battlefront 2 for $24.
Was a Black Friday sale?
No, it was the glitch that happened on Friday. Saturday. There was a
Best Buy.
Best Buy had a huge glitch, so I got Call of Duty, the World War II for $24, and then Battlefront 2 was there, and I was like, oh, I should have got it, but that's okay.
I really like it, but I like that there was this big of course this flub with all the microtransactions and the progression system and whatnot that Disney's like, you fix this right now, and it seems like they're trying to. I still like the game. I haven't played it for a couple, maybe a week or so, but Gavin, the son, he's still loving it. He's playing like crazy.
So he quit Overwatch. Wow.
No, he keeps going back and forth. He's like, Dad, can you come change the disc for me?
No,
because he knows better. He can't touch the disc.
So from now on, you should just put Overwatch in. Oh, sorry, doesn't work. You got. That's all you got to play. That's it. Sorry, buddy. It's gonna make me rich.
So this one was pretty interesting. Number 6, Disney removing Frozen short from Coco screenings.
Well, we'll talk about this.
The Frozen short, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, will soon no longer play before Coco screenings. Entertainment Weekly reports Disney is removing the 22-minute short on December 8th. Since Coco opened on November 22nd, audiences have had to sit through roughly 40 minutes of previews, trailers, and the short before finally being able to watch Pixar's latest film. While some have suggested removing Olaf's Frozen Adventure is a response to poor audience reception, Disney has since released a statement saying the short was always meant to be a limited theatrical run.
Yeah, right.
Quote, this has always promoted as a limited run, so it's not really a story. The end of our Olaf theatrical play is coming next week, a Disney representative told Entertainment Weekly. Our ads and messaging called it as such. According to Mashable, Disney is requesting theaters to use the extra 20 minutes or so to start holding more Coco screenings on December 7th. If you're not familiar with Olaf's Frozen Adventure, the short follows the titular snowman, Josh Gad, searching for holiday traditions for Anna and Elsa.
It was always meant to be limited.
Where I do know that it was meant to be limited, I don't think it was supposed to be this limited.
No, I think it's been this limited. It wasn't going to run the entire run of Coco.
No, I don't think it was going to be the entire run. I thought it was going to play for at least a month, go right into Christmas.
That's not how long movies usually only stay in theaters are for a month.
No.
Most of them, yeah.
No, because Disney stuff usually is in there for a good month and a half, 2 months. I thought for sure this would run until Christmas because it's a Christmas short.
Episode.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I always figured. I knew it was going to be a limited run, but I always thought up until even the weekend before is when it would stop or whatever.
Regardless that if it was supposed to be a limited run, I still just don't understand why they even put it in there because it was supposed to be a TV
wasn't
special.
it?
It was supposed to be aired on
so
TV.
I didn't just hear that and it's not wrong.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
supposed to
from what I understand,
be like a TV spot instead of running in front of them.
It's 20. What 23? What did I
It's
say?
too
20?
long to be a short.
Yeah.
yeah, it's 22 minutes, which is what a TV episode with commercials has to be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been like probably a Christmas special on ABC,
Yeah.
and they decided, let's just throw it in front of Coco instead. Because maybe, I hate to say this, maybe Disney thought Coco wasn't going to perform as well, so they were like, let's throw this Frozen short and get people in there.
And it's awful. I don't like it at all. Did you see it?
I still need to go see it. I know enough about it to think that it's pretty cute, and I have the soundtrack because I like the songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's
Much banging on the table there, Banks.
Oh.
I keep hearing you thumping.
Yeah,
He's
no,
getting hype.
it's it just for all intents and purposes it should have aired on TV instead.
Yeah.
because apparently the aspect ratio is also off. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wild. I just saw the little add-on they did at the Frozen sing-along at Studios. They already have.
Yeah.
Well, even before it came out, I think they had that.
Mhm.
I
They
was like,
debuted
wow,
the
these
first
are
day of Flurry of Fun. Yeah.
new songs. So yeah.
It's like quick little clips of it. I think it's like shortened versions. I think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's not the whole song.
Yeah.
The first two the first two songs are shortened, but I believe the When We're Together, the finale song,
Yes,
is
I think
the full
that's the
song.
whole thing.
Trying to remember because
But
I saw
I
it
don't know.
last weekend. I can't remember now. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's basically all the songs from the short or whatever. The only song I actually liked from the short was the Olaf song. Everything else was like, eh.
I really like When We're Together. It's a really good. I thought it was a really good ballad.
Yeah.
Family songs. For the
My
holidays.
kids love Frozen. I love Frozen. My
I do
wife
too.
loves Frozen. We cannot get into it. I don't know what it was. Like, and I love what was the Frozen Ever After? Is that what the other one was?
Oh yeah, the real short. That,
Yeah.
Frozen Fever.
Frozen Fever.
Is that what it
That's
was?
Where she's sick.
Frozen
on
Ever
her
After is
birthday?
the ride.
No. What was the one where? Or no? Am I thinking of Tangled? I'm
Tangled
totally
Ever
thinking of
After,
Tangled Ever
where
After.
they get married.
Totally thinking of that one. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe I didn't see
taking
Frozen
it
Fever
back.
then.
Frozen Fever is where she gets sick and it's Elsa's birthday and she's like,
Yeah,
She
I
creates
totally
those
don't
little
think.
snowgies.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did see that one. Yeah, okay. But yeah,
Anyway.
All right.
I think it's the animation that's making me think of both of them.
Did you see Josh Gad's video on social media today?
With Lapita, whatever
yeah,
her
where
last name is.
he says, what was it? I was part of a short 22-minute short film that people think spoiled Coco. Like, it was
Oh
really
yeah,
funny. It was like
yeah.
men and women in their 40s with blogs.
Oh, yeah.
that I
Yeah,
spoiled.
Yeah. It was kind of weird because I don't think as though they advertised it enough, saying that hey, this
was
is
part of
definitely
it.
running beforehand.
Yeah.
It was
No.
Didi. I think it was you that tweeted the picture that when you're at the theater of them putting that
The
little
warning
Yeah.
saying, hey.
Hey, just
Just
so
a-
you know.
Yeah. Just so you know, the TV episode right before this movie.
Yeah, just in case you got stuff to do, because like I said, when we saw the movie at 11 o'clock a couple weeks ago, it was the day after Thanksgiving, and we seriously did not leave that theater till like almost 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh, wow, this should not be this long. Stop it. It's bad enough that the trailers are already like 30 minutes long, and then you have another 30-minute cartoon. Actually, we do only have 9 items, Didi. I wrote the Disney Fox thing too many times.
Definitely not a baker's dozen.
So Rian Johnson's plans for a new Star Wars trilogy. There's no greater vote of confidence for director Rian Johnson's work for or with Star Wars The Last Jedi than the fact that he's already been announced as the director for a standalone Star Wars trilogy set in a previously unexplored corner of the galaxy. This is the other news I was talking about, by the way. But just how much flexibility will he really have to, quote, introduce new characters from a corner of the galaxy that Star Wars lore has never been explored? As the announcement of the new trilogy promised, can this new series of films really extricate itself from the legacy of the Skywalkers? Johnson promises that it's absolutely the intent. Right now, there's all the freedom in the world, he told IGN while promoting Star Wars The Last Jedi. That's the whole thing that's exciting to me is let's go some new places. Let's meet some new folks. Let's see what else is out there. Let's have one story told over 3 films in this galaxy with no limitations. It's pretty exciting. There are currently no announced release dates for the new trilogy, but don't imagine they'll be coming before the year 2020. After The Last Jedi, there's the Han Solo standalone movie, Solo, a Star Wars story, hitting theaters in 2018, and then Star Wars Episode 9, directed by Force Awakens helmer J.J. Abrams, hitting theaters in 2019. That means Johnson is presumably not heavily involved in the future of the core Star Wars prequels, which he credits with being part of the reason he got this new gig. Quote, we all just had a really good time working together, Johnson said, of why he thinks he was tasked with continuing the Star Wars legacy in this major way. I know for us, that was a big part of it. We were getting to the end of it, and Kathy Kennedy and Bob Iger and Alan Horn and Alan Berkman, all the folks at Disney, we were just sad that this was coming to an end. We were like, how do we figure out some way of how do we figure out some way to keep working together? That's when I pitched the idea of a new trilogy with a new story. That seemed really exciting for me. Hold on, before you get to
Yes,
that,
go for
the story that I was talking about, I was trying to remember. He broke today that it's definitely not going to be Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, that's what I was just going to...
So I know I was really hoping so.
Damn.
But he said, as much as everybody loves it, I want to do something entirely different.
I'm
Yeah, 'cause-
into that.
yeah,
I'll tell you what.
That's what I was wondering. Is like you different part of the galaxy, yes, but is this going to be the same time period as what we're known for? Or will this be way in the past or in the future? Like, what possibilities are endless?
That's the exciting part.
Yeah, and I know he said that he wants to talk about like where the the Jedi came from and stuff like that. So that's why I immediately thought Knights of the Old Republic.
Even further back than that.
Yeah, even further.
That's
so,
exciting.
Yeah,
I'm pumped about that.
I'm excited. So
Heck yeah.
hopefully The Last Jedi is really good, and we really like Rian Johnson and what he can do because we have 3 more movies coming.
For all intents and purposes, Disney trusts him. So.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, with these 3 new movies, with it not having any type of characters that we know, it's putting even more pressure on him because there's nothing for us to be attached to immediately saying,
Right.
hey, oh yeah, I like that character. I can't wait to see this.
But I mean, there's still enough for people to still be attached to it because I mean, 1, the name, 2, the elements of this universe will still be a part of it. That you may still have Jedi and things like that.
Oh no, I just
so.
mean as this is on him to come up with this amazing
yes.
story, like even more so
Right,
than
right.
what it is right now. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I getcha.
That's the beautiful part because like we've already got this beautiful universe that nearly everyone wants to be a part of, and now we get to learn more about it, stuff that we didn't know before. You can more easily imagine yourself into the story, you know what I mean? It's not as set as
Yeah.
the Skywalker story, you know what I mean? I'm
Right,
sorry,
right.
it's exciting.
No, I understand exactly what you mean.
It's exciting.
Heck, we're gonna get to do that in 2019 with Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna get
I
to
know,
make
I
ourselves
know.
part of the Star Wars
Sponsored by
universe.
Samsung.
I was gonna say somebody has to say it.
Like some of my favorite Star Wars stories are not from
Yeah,
core.
Skywalker
they're all legend stuff now.
Exactly. It's great. I'm excited.
And Didi, what you were talking about, I think last week, in regards to like being a kid and being really excited to learn all this new stuff or whatever, it's gonna be brand new for us, so we kind of get to feel like kids again with these new characters.
Think about that.
Rock and roll.
Dude, I get to raise my kids on like a whole new story like I was raised with this. Oh my god, now I'm excited.
It's wonderful.
We don't get Canderous Ordo, so this is not good. I'm very upset.
Darth Revan.
Mandalore,
There's some new
Bastila.
friends
I really
that
have
I
to-
learn about.
I think it is backwards compatible on the Xbox One now, so I think I'm gonna have to go find it.
I still have it.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
First one and the second one. I think I have to find them now.
I don't know why they don't remaster that.
You'd think.
So good.
Casey Hudson, what are you doing over there, BioWare? Stop messing around and just remaking
he's in
it.
charge of EA, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. So this may be exciting for Brittany because I think she's a big Riverdale fan. So number 9, Netflix picks up Sabrina the Teenage Witch horror series. Netflix has picked up the Sabrina Teenage Witch horror series for 2 seasons after its she's scoffing at it, so never mind. After its previous development at the CW. Deadline reports the series will be inspired by the chilling adventure of Sabrina comic book and will be much darker than the 1996 Sabrina TV show starring Melissa Joan Hart. God, I would hope so because that was not dark at all.
I was gonna say.
Instead, this new take will have a similar tone to The Exorcist, focusing on Sabrina's struggle with being half witch, half mortal. Riverdale showrunner Roberto Aguirre penned the script and is set to direct the Untitled series. The 2 10-episode seasons will reportedly be shot back to back, but a release date for the show is not yet known. The director said it will also be executive producing along with the Riverdale collaborators, such and such names, blah, blah, blah. The series was originally being developed for the CW, where other Archie Comics show Riverdale airs. It's currently unclear if this new Sabrina series will be set in the same universe as Riverdale, now that Netflix has picked up the series instead of the CW.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Was if they would like introduce Sabrina on Riverdale in like an episode or 2, and then she'll go off on her own series.
I mean, they could definitely do it because CW has the deal with Netflix. It's not on Hulu at all anymore. So it's like once the CW shows end, they go straight to Netflix, like the day after.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So I
right,
mean, it could be like their mid-season type deal. Like once Riverdale ends, here goes Sabrina, and you'll have this character and that character show up. Here's a hamburger. Go eat this. Isn't that the guy's deal? Doesn't he like
Jughead.
hamburgers? Yeah.
Yeah, check it.
That is.
That's why Riverdale does not get my seal of approval.
Wait, Jughead doesn't like hamburgers in the TV
That's
show?
crazy.
Well, I mean,
That's like-
he eats them, but it's not like a plot.
It's not like a thing.
It's
Fail.
not really.
Fail.
I guess I'm just going off. of
The Pops got revealed, and they're going to be Hot Topic exclusives.
Oh.
Oh, there's gonna be Funko Riverdale pops if you can't hear Brittany.
Yeah.
Hot Topic exclusive. $15 a piece. I
I
collect pops, so
I have like.
I just
3.
picked up a Bob Ross pop, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Bob Ross pop. Oh,
God
yes.
bless Bob Ross.
Yes. Oh my God.
God bless Deadpool Bob Ross. I'm just saying. You saw that trailer?
I did.
Oh my
Did you see
God!
the
You actually
trailer,
well, it's a
Olivia?
teaser.
I
There's
don't
a
even know what you're
teaser.
talking about.
The teaser trailer for Deadpool 2 had Deadpool dressed as Bob Ross and doing like a Bob Ross style painting.
So you lost me at Deadpool.
Oh, things just got really quiet.
What?
Uh-oh.
Wait. All right. So, do you not like Deadpool? Or you just never seen Deadpool?
I'm not a superhero person at all. Should I just show myself out?
Oh no.
I'm here for
It's
the
fine.
theme parks,
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll just go to my car.
All right. Well, going off of more theme park news. So Avengers: Infinity War
More
sets
superhero.
record as the most watched trailer in the first 24 hours. So you need to get with the program, Olivia. The first trailer for Avengers: Infinity War has set a major new record.
With no help from Didi, I assume.
Marvel Studios announced.
That's right. I was not part of that.
Did you not watch it?
Why would I watch it?
There's no spoilers
You
to it.
know,
That's a lie.
You know Didi. He
I
will
just-
never watch
There's
it.
That's a
no,
lie.
There's no spoilers to
Everyone
it.
says there's no spoilers.
It's basically just saying who's in the movie. That's all it is. Marvel Studios announced on Twitter Infinity War's debut look. What? Look is what? Who wrote this? Banks, did you write this?
No, I
is now the
didn't.
most viewed trailer debut ever. As of this rating, the trailer is currently up to 230 million views in the first 24 hours since its release on November 29th. Stephen King's It most recently held the record, garnering 197 million views in its first 24 hours earlier this year. Yeah.
It's oh my gosh, that trailer.
I think I've watched it 20
freaking-
times myself.
I am a huge fan of the score, the Avengers theme.
Yeah.
And hearing that score in that trailer with those visuals is just oh my gosh.
And
I
that
can't
part where
wait.
Loki kills the Hulk and then...
Oh, right.
Stop banging on the table,
I am
Banks!
so sorry. I can't help it.
All the people at home listen to this like, what is going on?
They would show that too. I'm telling you.
Did you see the Thanos Stone Cold thing yet, though? You should totally watch that.
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that.
That's pretty funny.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you should watch that. So that's it for my news. Didi, what's up with your Get Hype news?
Is it playing?
There we
It's
go.
playing right now. It's time for the Get Hype. Oh, come on, man.
Where's it?
There's always at least one. Oh, come on, man.
Or I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Or
All right,
hate
I
you
got
guys.
it. I hate you all. Sorry, Brittany. I did not have a piece of lemon on my little steak. My 2-ounce
No
steak
garnish.
that was $100 at Cafe
Blue
blah 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 yeah, ho, ho, Disney
Cafe Bougie.
Cafe Bougie with the director of Harry Potter.
Weird pull.
Because Josh knows everybody.
Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, Stranger Things did get. I can't believe you didn't get this. Stranger Things did get announced for season 3.
I didn't think it was news. I'm like, duh.
Well,
I thought
originally Stranger Things was only supposed to be one season.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it automatically got said for 3rd and 4th season
has
before.
anyone watched season 2 yet?
Yeah, I'm
course.
finished.
Maddie
I
has.
feel like
Did you not watch it?
No, not yet. Maddie has. Maddie thinks it's good, and Maddie and I are the same person. So
Wait, what?
technically-
Huh? You're the same person? I had no idea. Have you watched any Stranger Things at all?
I watch it with her sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Steve Harrington. Shout out to Steve Harrington.
I feel
Harrington
like
is the man,
season 2
just saying.
ended on like a note where that could have been the end. That could have been it.
Really?
I feel like
No
that-
way.
Yeah.
No, that,
Because
you thought it could be
I'm not,
the
I'm
end?
not trying to spoil anything,
I
but
think, I think both seasons ended where it could have been the end. You kind of make your
well,
own
definitely
conclusion.
season 1 did, but I thought
Yeah.
season 2, the last shot, I didn't. Without spoiling anything, I didn't think that was like a
What? All right, so spoilers if you haven't watched.
Okay, here we
So
go.
hold your
Plug your
ears.
ears.
You have this crazy spider monster going on the upside down, looking at the high school or whatever.
Yep.
How do you not think that's a?
You just,
I just like the creature's still there. They didn't defeat
yep,
it.
yep.
What are you gonna do
Yep.
about it?
It's like at the beginning of the first one where Will spits out that thing, that little slug thing, and all right, yeah, he's not
You're
okay.
crazy. You're crazy. Okay, you're good. Crazy, but yeah, I automatically
Banks.
thought it was going to be renewed for season. Well, I think they said that at the beginning whether it was going to be renewed for 3rd and 4th. At least I thought so. And then that
I
news
did
came
read
out.
that the Duffer Brothers said that they are up to season 4 is where they're planning to.
Maybe
stop
that's
it.
what I read before.
Cool.
I'm excited for
But the
it.
rumor is season 3 is supposed to be the Chicago season.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I skipped that episode when I binged it because I read like it was pointless. You didn't need to watch it.
It was pointless.
It's not that bad. It's
bad.
really not that bad.
But I got numbers. Over 15 million have watched the first episode of season 2 so far.
Oh my God.
Isn't that a crazy number? And 360,000 Netflix subscribers streamed the entire second season in 24 hours.
I thought Netflix didn't release numbers.
Oh
Where
yeah,
those
they
come
do.
from?
When they're huge like this,
Was it big
they
like
do.
this?
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were talking about like Marvel stuff and whatnot. Like Punisher's huge too.
Is it really big
Yeah.
numbers?
I actually watched the first episode the other day.
I don't-
of Punisher. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to.
Are you serious?
Oh
Really?
my God! Like Bo was saying, Sledgehammer. Yeah, that first episode.
Oh, definitely.
For
definitely.
which one?
Punisher.
So, so it's definitely not a Triple H sledgehammer.
Oh no, he
Oh.
goes ham on it.
I'm good.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Don't watch.
Taylor Swift
oh boy.
again has the #1 album in the country.
That's my girl.
Do you like Taylor Swift?
I'm indifferent.
Oh,
I'm saying.
Didi's happy. It's just it's not me.
good. I'm glad. Jurassic World 2. Universal released the new trailer for it.
No, not the trailer.
Well, the
Just-
full trailer
I'm
comes
sorry.
out tomorrow.
15 seconds of
Yeah.
the movie. So hopefully Bryce Dallas Howard have her diamond encrusted heels again.
running throughout the entire
Running throughout
jungle.
the
Wild.
Have you seen the movie?
She said that's the one movie that she really likes.
No,
So
Jurassic Park, not Jurassic
I
World.
saw Jurassic World and I was like,
Really?
yeah.
Jurassic Park people who really love Jurassic Park hate Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Does That's the same movie.
I liked it. I liked
It
Jurassic
really is
World.
the same movie.
It's not.
But I was actually talking to my coworker about this, and he has a really great point. How the point of Jurassic Park, they're not technically dinosaurs per se; they're really frogs, and so the way they act is not really the way they're supposed to be acting.
Well,
But the way the dinosaurs act?
Yeah, because it's not the way they act, because they're technically just giant frogs.
did you read the book?
I read the book a very long time ago.
You did not.
That's okay.
Don't lie
Because
to me.
it's frog DNA that they use. Most of it's frog DNA.
Okay.
They use frog DNA to fill in the gaps, but it's not like a majority of its DNA.
Look.
Listen, none of us are paleontologists
Hey.
in here.
How about
far as
that?
I know.
The Fast and Furious movie coming. Just let's talk about that.
Bro. Who isn't excited for the Fast and Furious movies?
Get off the podcast. Off the podcast. Off the podcast. Olivia, have you ever watched any Fast and Furious movies?
My coworker made me sit through one time.
Which one?
I
Please.
don't know.
Ah!
Was it the one with the fast cars or
Right.
the one with the really fast cars?
They drove a car out of a really tall building.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
six.
Six.
That's
Yeah, that's
I
one.
watched the sixth one.
Yes. Oh, so good. Did you liked it though?
No.
No.
There is nothing I have ever seen where I was immediately like, a straight white man wrote this.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like nothing
Hater.
more.
Why gotta be a white
obvious.
man? Why does it gotta be a white man?
Wow. You know, Fast and Furious movies are the official movie of the podcast.
Yes, they are.
I did not know.
It says that in fine print in the ad that's coming. It says Fast and Furious is the official movie of the Special Drive podcast. Yeah.
Jerks. Okay, so the makers of PUBG, they announced there will be no loot boxes that affect gameplay.
Good for them. I still don't care about the game, but whatever.
You're not gonna get it?
No.
I hate you.
I'm not into it.
BTS, which is a K-pop group, just beat its own record for the highest charting single by a K-pop group on Billboard
In America or just over there?
in America.
Okay.
With the song Mic Drop. Never heard it. It's at number 28 now. And do you like Stone Temple Pilots? Anyone here? Stone Temple Pilots?
Yeah.
They got a new singer, and they're going on tour next year.
Dude, is it weird that both of their singers are... Dude, I didn't think about that because
Wow.
he sang with them for a little while.
He did. They went on tour. and
Chester
everything.
Bennington from Linkin Park sang with Stone Temple Pilots right after what's his
Scott
name?
died.
Yeah, Scott died. Yeah.
And they went on tour with them and everything.
Is it somebody famous or is it just some random dude?
His name's like Adam Guts.
Hmm.
Let's see how long that lasts. I'm sorry. That was not right.
Oh, you're about to make a bad joke, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, that was really close. Okay. Too soon. So in case you guys didn't know, it's old news, but Warped Tour is going away.
Is it really?
Oh, you didn't know this?
No.
Warped Tour. Did you ever go to Warped Tour?
Do I look like I ever go to Warped Tour?
Olivia's got spunk.
Wow. Point. That was a good one. Well played.
Brittany's a fan. I can tell over there. It's like, this girl don't take no crap from Didi.
Nope.
Oh, and she had a finger up while she was doing it. Pinky's up.
Pinky's up.
That's how we should end the
Wrong
podcast
finger,
for now.
Brittany.
Hey!
And new Death Stranding trailer is going to be coming out tomorrow, Thursday for the VMAs.
I
or
saw
VGS.
Mads Mikkelsen having dinner with Hideo. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The
I'd be
awards are
excited.
what?
I'd be excited too. Oh, Thursday.
Thursday?
I'd be
Okay.
excited too if the game wasn't coming out in 10 years.
Shut up!
And for
Guillermo
all you,
del Toro was going to be there.
That was aggressive.
and
It's okay.
for all you Selena Gomez-ites that follows her on Instagram, she put her Instagram to private. So sorry to all you
Oh,
130
really?
million followers. Yes,
That's wild.
she put it to private. So,
I bet you she's getting harassed by all the Bieber fans because they're together.
oh really?
Yeah.
I thought she was with the Weeknd or whatever.
I know that, bro. That ended a while ago.
Apparently, I guess I saw it on a newsfeed somewhere, but like recently, she and Bieber got back together.
Oh yeah, you're right because I remember there was this thing. I think they both got because I think the Weeknd got back with his ex,
And so all the believers are probably like threatening her.
I
so-
hate you. You're not Taylor Swift.
I hate social media. God, I hate it so much. All right, so
That's it for my Get Hype News.
So it's time to get hype about topic of the show.
What? I think my phone's frozen. No, it's not. Okay. I'm sorry.
Worst producer ever. Like I said, I want Didi come in and produce the show 1 week.
Ooh, time for the tots. I don't know what Brittany put on her tots. I'm sure it wasn't bougie enough at Disneyland.
I like honey mustard.
That's not bougie. That's
not bougie enough.
That's actually what I had yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
She probably had honey mustard with basil on it.
Just a little dab of honey.
Dab of honey.
So we alluded to this last week, and then maybe a little bit at the beginning of the show. Disney's Hollywood Studios. Didi and I were there 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And I was there a little bit earlier. We're waiting on Frocka to get there, and I'm just walking around with the kids. And I come to the decision that until more stuff opens up, I'm not a fan of the park.
Yep.
So we got there. Let me talk about it first. Hold on. Oh my God. So I got there around 3, and I think Frocka was going to get there around 4:30, 5 o'clock or whatever. So we went to go on one of the 4 rides that are there. Every single ride was over an hour wait. I'm like, oh, well, this isn't conducive to what I had planned today. I think Star Tours was 70 minutes. I think both R&R and Tower were both 80, and I think Midway Mania was at 60. So that's actually gone down since they've opened up that other track. We went to go around and do stuff. I'm like, all right, let's figure out something else to do. Okay, we can go watch a Star Wars trailer for 15 minutes. We can go see Star Wars props. I guess we can go see a horrible mermaid show.
Hey, don't hate on the mermaid show.
I don't like the mermaid show. I think it's awful. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like the mermaid show. There's most of the time the performers that I see aren't the best. So I'm just like, oh, it's okay. Beauty and the Beast, it's okay. That's all right. All right. Well, maybe we can go see that. Muppets. Oh, I love Muppets. We can go watch that for the millionth time. There's nothing to do at Hollywood Studios. There really is nothing to do there. If you have children with you, of course, my kids are older, so my kids are able to go on Tower of Terror. They're able to go on Rock and Roller Coaster and whatnot. If I have young kids with me, the Banks, answer me this before you go into your rant. Spencer cannot go on Toy Story, can she?
She can't. That has no height requirement.
Oh, it does not have a height requirement. Okay, I thought it did because of the spinning.
Maybe there is, but I think there's no height requirement. It's as long as they can sit up on their own.
Okay,
they're fine.
Okay, and I think Star Tours and Tower is what 40.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Something like that. Or whatever. I know
same.
it's not very big or whatever. Because even Tower, I think Trinity and I think all 3 of my kids rode it at age 4. But of course, they're weird kids. But just we went and we did the Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff is cool. But just Didi and I were discussing, and Didi, you can go over like what you thought. I don't think Disney's Hollywood Studios is worth it on a single day admission. Now, granted, not a lot of people do single day admissions anymore. Usually they're getting, that 6-day, 7-day, whatever, pass. And okay, maybe you could see it as like a half day park, go get lunch, maybe go see, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, whatever. But looking at it as a pass holder, I would be extremely pissed if I spent was it $10 now? $115, something like that?
It's like 110.
To go to Hollywood Studios for one single day. Didi, what were your thoughts on it?
So I went there with my friend around 3 o'clock, 3:30, and we walked around for a hot second, and then we spent the rest of the time drinking at the Brown Derby, and we drank there for about 3 hours. That's how much there's nothing to do at Hollywood Studios until we met up to go on Star Tours at around, like, what time was it? Like 6:30, 7 or something
like that. Yeah.
And then after that, we went to go see the Tower Gimmick, and that whole show's probably grand total, what, 10 minutes?
It's 15. All 4 segments put together, I think, is around 15.
15
Okay.
minutes?
Really, all 4?
Yeah. And say it wasn't long. Like we were surprised,
no,
like
it's not long.
how fast they went. I thought they'd be like, all right, let's give it like 10 minutes
Like
in between.
every 15-minute mark. Like
Yeah.
top of the hour, 15, 30, 45.
Kind of like how the Tree of Life is over at
Kinda,
Animal
yeah.
Kingdom. That's what I thought. But yeah, like you were saying, it was just
This is
yeah,
really
there it goes.
quick.
Yeah.
And so after that, it's just kind of like, what do you want to do? You want to wait for the Great Movie Ride projection show? All right. That's what we did.
Yeah,
during the time.
there's
Disney
nothing
Movie
else.
Magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Rest in peace, Great Movie Ride. Yeah.
Okay, so Banks and Olivia. I know both of you are going to say, what your pieces, your opinions. Who would like to go first?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Is it worth a single day admission? No.
Okay.
It is still my favorite park.
Still?
Still is my favorite park.
Even with all
Even
this
right
stuff?
now.
Okay. All right, so let's let them talk, and then we'll ask questions.
I agree that it is not worth a single day admission because really it's going through a transition right now.
Yeah.
I don't think people, if they were to choose, they should choose another park right now for a single day. If they have a park hopper, definitely check it out for a day. But yeah, I feel like there's still plenty to do. Yes, there's only 4 rides, but the waiting for those rides, and then there's several shows that take 45 minutes to an hour to do the whole experience because you got to load, you wait for the show. Sometimes they have a pre-show and then the whole show itself. So that's a good 45 minutes to an hour for each of those shows. And you got Indy, Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Fantasmic. So, and then of course, probably what is still one of the best elements outside of the attractions at studios is the Streetmosphere. You could spend hours watching their little shows they perform and interacting with them. It's so much fun.
Don't even get me started on the street.
Only from a certain time, though, right?
Yes, they are early, so you want to make sure you get there early.
Until
'cause-
5 p.m.
There you go. Exactly. And then the nighttime stuff is pretty plentiful now because you got Sunset Season's Greetings, Jingle Bell, and right now for the holidays, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, Disney Movie Magic, and then I think closer to New Year's, they're going to start back up with the Star Wars once Last Jedi comes back out or comes out.
Yeah.
So... And then there's shows during the day with the Star Wars, the March of the First Order. There's the Galaxy Far, Far Away show, the Jedi Training show. There's really, if you really think about it and plan it out, you can spend all day there and see everything in one full day and not just a half day.
Okay, well, going back on like what I was saying before about kids.
Okay, yes.
So, Spencer.
Yes.
There
is not much I can do with her.
That's what I was going to ask.
But the stuff I can't do with her are just 3 things. That's Star Tours, Tower, Rock and Roller Coaster.
Well,
I can take her to all the shows.
Okay, well, what about, like you were saying before, that you don't mind waiting or you don't mind watching a 45-minute show, whatever indie is. I know it's a longer show.
Yes.
A younger child, are they going to wait in this 45-minute to an hour long pre-show / show?
It just depends on the child, really.
Okay.
I know Spencer she's impatient, so she wants to get up and move around. So it's not often that I do take her to shows. I'm sorry, I am just very I move around, so I apologize to everyone wearing earphones.
He's getting hype.
I'm getting hype. Exactly. Disney Junior, I take her every single time I go to the park with her. That is a show that she'll sit down and she'll dance, she'll sing along. She loves that show. And that is a great show. And she loves Toy Story. So it just really depends on the child in terms of that. It really
It's been a while since my kids were that young, so I don't remember.
I know not every child's going to be the same because everyone has their own little personality. I definitely understand that. So, but with everything going on right now, it's hard to defend the park. It really is. I'm going to admit this. But I will still. It's my baby. I worked there. I grew up going there. That was my favorite park as a kid, and it's just still my favorite park.
Are you partial because you worked there?
Not really. I guess yes and no. This has been my favorite park even before I worked there.
Okay.
Just because Tower, the movies. I'm a huge movie geek. I love the feeling of the old theme of behind the scenes, and I love that they're moving to a theme of going into the movies and writing the movies.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just it's hard to express, but it'll get easier in 2019. That's for sure. But yeah, right now it's a hard time right now.
All right, Olivia, before I go to you, Banks, you just brought out something. You were saying like it's going to get better in 2019. Of course, next year we're supposed to have Toy Story.
Yes.
Should they have closed GMR?
No.
That's what.
No.
Well, not even just in general. Should they have closed it yet?
I know what you're talking about. I feel they should have waited until Toy Story opened before closing GMR. Okay. Because like GMR was a ride that kids could go on. There was no height requirement. Yeah. You took that away, so now there's really only Toy Story. From that standpoint, I agree wholeheartedly. Wait for Toy Story where these kid-friendly activities are before you close down the only other. Yeah, no height requirement.
Even though it being a long, just slow ride, there's something always going on that kids are going to be gravitating to or towards. Exactly. And we loved what's Sigourney Weaver?
What's Sigourney Weaver?
Obviously, we don't know the timeline of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and how long that's going to take to build. I mean, they don't have to build a new building, so obviously that may be quicker for them. We don't know when they're supposed to open that up, so I don't know. Well, but I really do feel like that could have waited until next summer.
Didi, when's that opening?
Oh, like 2027.
Okay. All right. Olivia.
No. I don't think so.
No, you're probably one of the biggest Disney's Hollywood Studios fans that people can follow on Twitter.
Sure. What's your Twitter account?
At @great_movie ride.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
You didn't know that?
My Instagram is @Jedi Training Academy.
Did you actually? Yeah. Before you actually go on, you actually dressed up as the Padawan.
His name is Nedris.
Nedris Nar.
Or her.
Or her, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
And I do have the female version of the costume, but there's a male version as
well. Did you make it or did?
I know a seamstress. She's a family friend, and she makes all my things. Bless her soul. She loves working with me, but yeah, it was made.
All right. So, being as one of the biggest Hollywood Studios fans, there probably is. What's your take on the park right now? Is it worth a single day admission?
She's a mess. I think like if
I love that it's a she.
Oh, I call everything she.
Oh, okay.
Everything. If you're coming from like England, and this is the only time you're gonna go to Walt Disney World, you should go to Hollywood Studios.
Really?
Oh yeah. If this is the only time you're gonna go, then go to Studios.
For $110 though.
Yeah.
But people from England are coming here with the intent of getting park hoppers. People from England don't come here just to buy a one-day ticket.
Yeah. All right, but say they're here and they have 3 days. But they want to do SeaWorld one day, Universal one day. Are they going to pick Hollywood Studios as that third? Okay.
No.
Would they pick it second over one or the other?
No.
What about third?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Okay. That's fine.
I'd say maybe.
All right. So why do you say they should still go?
If you're a Star Wars fan, you gotta go. And like, people love the tower, and people love other things. And
like what?
Like Star Tours, and the other things they have at studios.
Sorry, I don't mean to get you flustered.
It's okay. I'm flustered all the time.
Okay.
But like entertainment, honestly, the entertainment studios, specifically the citizens of Hollywood, excuse me, I love them so much. I'm stumbling over their name. Are very worth it as well because they're just some of the most talented performers I've ever seen, and I adore them. They're important, and people should see them.
I do agree on that. The
I agree with
citizens
that
of
too.
Hollywood are so dope. I'm always terrified they're gonna get rid of them. I'm always
I
terrified.
really think that they're the best entertainment in all of Walt Disney World.
They
I think
are
they're-
newsflash.
I think
Jedi
that-
Training Charles of the Temple's right underneath that.
They've cut so many of them.
They have.
Years,
Oh,
they just posted a new audition.
they
for
did.
them
Yes,
today.
Okay.
yes.
Good.
So
That's
it
good,
used to
right?
be like 10. Now there's like 5.
That's not true, but
No?
there are significantly less. There's about 15 or 20 right now.
But there used to be
all
more.
there on the same day, of course. but
Oh.
there are about 15 or 20.
There's usually like
performances.
what 7 or so. Like usually,
7 or
yeah.
8 per day. Yes, and
Wow.
they pretty much know us by name now because we're there so often. I like to draw their portraits.
Your art is amazing. I
Oh.
love your art.
God bless, but they know me as the portrait artist, and
Oh, okay.
some I haven't finished yet, and so they're all like, "When are you gonna finish mine?" I'm like, "I am working on it, please." So they're a big reason why you should go, unless you don't like shows or you like.
Right. So if you don't
Performers
like shows,
If you don't like shows, don't go to Hollywood Studios.
okay.
Got lots of shows there. They're
They
good
do a lot of shows. What's up, Rainy?
I will say one thing that they could do that really wouldn't. It would cost them a little bit, but they could do it in between building everything.
Uh-huh.
It's fantastic.
Vic's Fantasmic.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I
This is
wholeheartedly
because if
agree.
someone went to
Disneyland.
Disneyland, and like,
Oh,
oh, Disneyland
okay,
is
you
so
two-
much better.
Hush for a second, because I agree with her. I saw the updated Fantasmic this summer, and it is the best Fantasmic, and it makes ours look like it was made from a dollar store. It is ours is embarrassing now, and they seriously need to update it because, goodness gracious, if that's what you can do with Fantasmic, like, wow.
Wild.
Wait till they like close it down, and then like a new Star Wars show. They should just close it. Close Fantasmic.
That's blasphemy.
No,
No.
Why?
don't do that.
Why? It's if it's not good, why keep it?
Was it
It-
opening day Fantasmic? I don't know. It
No,
wasn't.
no.
What?
Fantasmic
No.
was not an opening
No,
day.
no,
no,
it opened in
No.
'99.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Okay. So
But
Indy is like the only opening day thing that they have.
And really, Indy is not an opening day.
right.
It's an
so
opening
there's
year.
nothing that's opening day.
No, when GMR closed, they lost every
Yeah.
single opening day attraction.
I think the Citizens are technically opening day attractions. And Jack Diamond has been there for a long time.
Yes,
Let
this
me
is
tell
true.
you what.
This is
One of
true.
the best magicians I've ever seen.
He's the man.
God bless Jack Diamond.
So, but going back to Fantasmic, if Fantasmic is that bad, why not just make something brand new?
Because Fantasmic
classic.
is still a classic Disney show.
But if you have it in Disneyland, why not put something new here?
because they're not really the exact same. Disney, especially with this update Disneyland just got, they have brand new elements to it that really set it apart from our Fantasmic.
Okay.
Which they could still update our Fantasmic and still have it set apart from Disneyland. Just bring in new scenes that Disneyland doesn't have. Like we have the Pocahontas scene, they don't.
the
We
best
have Steamboat
Agreed.
Willie as the finale boat. They don't. Obviously, they're both still a lot better, but still, like we have an awesome mountain. They don't. So there's still a lot of differences.
We got a cool mountain.
Think of the projection mapping.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the projection mapping on the mountain here at our Fantasmic would be dope.
That was a Didi word. You just
Yeah, I know. rubbing
Let's
off.
take it
Yeah.
with Didi too much.
Dope. They should tear it down. Star Wars. Why not?
Okay,
I actually
there-
like Fantasmic
here's
too.
I'm going to say there's enough Star Wars. They have plenty of Star Wars now. We don't need more.
You know that's what the nighttime show is going to be, though. You know that's what they're going to do.
I mean, if they keep it like the nighttime fireworks show, that's fine. But if they were to replace Fantasmic with a new nighttime show, it should and should not be Star Wars related because they already have fireworks that are Star Wars.
Is Fantasmic that good though?
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's still
It's
a
not
good,
like
It's not Rivers of Light.
technologically wow, but it's still a
it's
nice
still a
show.
good show that I still get goosebumps watching. It's just Disneyland's version since they updated it is the
It's
more
like 2.0,
it's the 2.0. It's Fantasmic 2.0. They need to make ours 2.0.
3.0 maybe.
Why not have something
Ooh.
completely different though? Why not have
Like what? What do you want? I don't know what you want.
I'm not creative enough to say something like that. But like, if
they could come up with something new, if they were to replace our Fantasmic, it would have to be something original.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Say it's not Star Wars. It's something more Disney, unifying, just Kingdom Hearts style, where it's just like this big conglomeration of all this Disney, that Disney, Pixar, live feature, whatever. But it's not Fantasmic. What are you talking about over there?
I want to say so many things.
What? Say something.
Here she comes.
Here she
Get over
comes.
here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, most of the nighttime shows are hand-me-downs from other parks anyway, first of all, so getting an original show would be phenomenal, because Happily Ever After is the anniversary song from one of the Asia parks.
Are you serious
Just
right now?
in case y'all didn't know. Yeah, it was an original.
What?
Yeah.
I've been cheated.
Happily Ever After was an anniversary song that they just wrote new words for.
So then why do you want another hand-me-down from Fantasmic then?
I just want our Fantasmic to be good, because that one was
But
good.
you just said you want another hand-me-down though.
It's not a hand-me-down if they're making ours better. I'm talking about if we got a new show, it probably wouldn't be a new show. It would be a hand-me-down show from another park.
Oh, I feel so cheated right now.
I
Also,
can't believe you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Also, Tokyo Disneysea has a Fantasmic, and their version is absolutely, I would say, like 95% different than the other versions of Fantasmic. So maybe they could bring that version of Fantasmic stateside and make it English. I would be fine with that. But yeah, just some sort of big, epic nighttime spectacular with Mickey Mouse defeating villains. I think that should still be something.
Kingdom Hearts.
Do you know anything about Kingdom Hearts?
It's a video game. I don't know anything.
But it's Disney.
It is Disney.
Even that is not enough.
Oh.
Look, with the theme of Hollywood Studios, with it going,
bang on that
I
table.
swear, I'm sorry.
He's getting too hyped.
I can't help it.
Man.
But the theme of Hollywood Studios being more of thrusting you into the movies. If they were to do a new show that's not Fantastic, they'd have to still be movie related.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, like, coming through, Disney has huge catalog of movies, both live action and animation. So
many IPs to put to use.
yeah.
So we're gonna get the
Use
Rocketeer.
them.
Don't hate on the Rocketeer.
Hey, what?
Don't you dare
The
hate on
Rocketeer's
the
part of
Rocketeer.
Disney Movie Magic. He's in that. So.
Yeah, I
He's
saw that.
also
I marked
in
that when I
one
saw it.
little quick service booth on Echo Lake.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like a slushy booth.
Oh, yeah.
and
we-
his helmet and jetpack
yeah.
is there.
Yeah, we-
Really?
Yeah.
The one that we passed with the
Never-
hot chocolate and whatnot.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh man, wow, the little Easter eggs.
It's not the one that we passed. It's like on the left-hand side. It's like in the building area.
Learning new things
Yeah.
every day.
Wow. So would you take me? So you could take me on a tour of Hollywood Studios and you could tell me all like the little like Easter eggs.
Yeah, sure. And I can tell you all about all the citizens and all about Jedi training Charles of the Temple and
That's
all
cool.
the other fun things to do at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Wow.
Yes.
'Cause I did that one time
trademark.
at Magic Kingdom.
Trademark.
I did that one time at Magic Kingdom where like someone who knew a lot of stuff shot to Gene and he knew everything and so he just showed me everything. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Why have we not had Gene on the podcast?
We should make that happen.
Holy crap! Why have we never had that happen? So you remember you drew person from Move It Shake
Yes.
It. Gene is our friend
Gene.
that got in contact with that person. So Gene is literally the hardest working man in the business today.
God
He
bless.
does everything and
Oh.
everything.
Gene did some audience warm up for the
Yes,
parade
he did.
taping.
He did.
So,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
I saw him
Yeah.
at studios.
Yeah. He's amazing. We
I
love him.
them all so
but
much.
I want to talk about because I was just at studios this morning for Walt's birthday and walked over by Muppets and a element that has been missed is coming back.
The water fountain.
The water fountain.
Thank God.
Oh, it's coming back. It's not a planter
behind,
anymore.
It's back behind planters, like with
Right.
the movable ones,
Yeah.
and the statue's there, and it looks like they're working to bring the water back because I think they
Groovy.
took it away because of all the Grand Avenue construction.
Yeah.
and so now that that's practically done, they're
That's
bringing it back.
nice.
Yeah, we saw it there a couple weeks ago, but it was just like boarded
Yeah,
up on
it
top
was
of
like,
it or whatever.
yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
what is this? Come on.
Hello, what's going on?
Yeah,
Are
fix
you
them.
okay, Miss Piggy?
All right, so we're thinking about it. Muppets. I love Muppets. I'm not saying tear it down. Don't worry.
Right.
It's Jim Henson's last ever thing that he ever worked on. Would they ever update Muppets?
Maybe.
I think it
don't
needs to
know.
be. I don't want it to be because it is Jim's last, ever, project they ever worked on.
Right.
do you think they would ever? Because
I don't know.
I thought they were because of getting all the new signage and this and that. I'm like, oh man, are they kind of thinking about it
to help with all the new stuff there? But I don't know if they would anytime soon, just because like with the TV show failed, the second movie wasn't as good as the first one. I just think that right now is not the time for them to update Muppet Vision 3D.
I cringe every time I see it now, especially with 4K TVs and whatnot, that how bad the quality of that screen is. And
it's okay.
Yeah, believe me, I love it. I can sit there and watch Muppets every single time I go in there, but
yeah, that would be a tough one to see go. But I would rather see an updated movie than for them to just take it out completely.
Oh yeah, completely, yeah. By the way, did you ever notice that Sweetums is in there twice at the end?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah, it
was you that never noticed, and Franco told you, wasn't it? It was like Sweetums is on screen and then also as a character.
Person. Wild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
But we did shoot this out to Twitter to see what a bunch of people thought about Hollywood studios, and read a few of them. I wrote down a bunch of them actually.
People are angry.
Yeah.
So a bunch of people. I'll just read your Twitter names. So Justin1194 says maybe worth 50, but not 125.
Yeah.
I do that for 50.
Keenan. Says always been and always will be my favorite park, home to my favorite ride, Tower of Terror, much like Banks. Natalie from
shout out to Natalie.
I was about to say the Dreamers and Doers again.
It's
my
okay.
God,
it's all right. It gets confusing. I don't blame you.
Natalie, friend of attractions, of course. She says I have always made it well known that Disney's Hollywood Studios is my favorite. That park is my whole life. This month I have gone several times a week, even by myself. That's so sad. Natalie,
it is.
Natalie,
it's okay.
Shout out to somebody.
Her favorite performer left just recently to justify that. So she went to say goodbye.
She says, I have so many opinions, but I will say that there is more to do there than at Epcot. Boo.
That's a lie.
Boo. Boo to you, ma'am. Epcot's my favorite park.
Epcot is my favorite park, yes.
Nano Gachi, Tony Duck, he says, it's like Universal Studios Hollywood. It has some A-plus attractions that are some of the best in Walt Disney World, but it also isn't enough to justify going unless you really love Tower of Terror. Maybe they should open an Elvis ride. Wink, wink, Banksley.
This is an inside joke.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
I did a TV show in college like 12 years ago where I played Elvis. It was like making fun of sitcoms kind of thing. And
an obscure
Can you do an
reference.
Elvis impersonation?
No, I didn't do it.
Okay.
It was just me playing stupid. Which is me every day.
So Maggie _ Rachel says, definitely still love Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's a great park to chill out if you want to walk around or meet characters, but it's also got a lot of great thrills. Rock and Roller Coaster is still one of my faves to this day. I agree. But I kind of wish Aerosmith would go away. I wish they would do something different there.
No,
Stop it.
I love Aerosmith. Aerosmith is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Wait a minute.
That's I have an idea.
How about some backstage pass?
But they need to do something different.
I definitely agree. I think the time for Aerosmith is gone, and I think it's time to update it to a different.
And I was going to say maybe to do a Guardians thing, but I really think that's what's going to happen at Epcot.
It's going to be a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think you could go get my Les Paul?
I got it, buddy. Remember when there used to be an actual person that walked in? Oh man.
Get it.
Joseph No, I'm not even going to try and mess that up, buddy. So Joseph, he says, to summarize, I was with my friend on a trip to Walt Disney World recently, and we spent a grand total of 2 hours inside a park. Half an hour eating chicken strips, and an hour and a half in line for Tower of Terror. Then we left. Tower of Terror, and Rock and Roller Coaster carry that place on their shoulders.
I like this guy.
They do have some delicious chicken strips there. Maybe
Backlot Express, what's up?
Darth Vader,
Shout out
chicken
to
waffles.
Backlot Express, where I
Yes.
spend 90%
Free
of my
refills.
time.
Shout
Sitting
out.
there while
Go
Jedi
ahead.
training is going on, please. I probably spend literally all of my time.
So to one of my favorite people ever, because I love their Twitter name, Poops and Giggle. They're amazing. They follow me on Daycation. We talk back and forth all the time. So Poops and Giggle, they say, as of 2017, it's our least favorite park. There are better rides and food at the other three. We wouldn't visit Hollywood Studios if we didn't have the 5 to 7 day park hopper tickets. I'm sure once Star Wars and Toy Story Land are finished, it'll be a lot better, but right now, it's not worth it.
Okay.
Blue Flamingo. No, not at $100 plus cost of a ticket per day. Universal's better.
Okay.
This is coming from a mouse-obsessed person since birth. I would say Universal Studios is better than Hollywood Studios,
I agree.
even as a simulator. Believe me, I love Star Wars, but I could find a better day at Universal than I would at
Same.
Hollywood.
Give me all the simulators over Hollywood Studios.
You know
I
what?
said it.
Okay. No. Universal may have more rides, But that's all you can really do. There's nothing else to do at Universal aside from the rides. They don't really have a lot of entertainment going on. There's not really a lot of restaurants there.
What are you talking about? They have like 5-6 different restaurants there.
I'm just saying, I don't think that Universal is better in
Okay,
Hollywood
alright.
Studios.
I feel like it's kind of apples and oranges for me. Like I don't know. I can't compare the two.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Hula Consult, Scott Sevilla. Disney Hollywood Studios is a great park, but I would say it's a half-day park, not worth the full admission until the new Pixar area is opened. So it's a great thrill rides, character meets, and shows. As an annual pass holder, it doesn't bother me as much, but would be a little upset if buying. I think that's what we all been saying.
Yeah.
Theme Park Express. They said, I love Hollywood Studios for the aesthetic and the type of rides. I love thrills. And they have two of the biggest thrills on property. I'll go by myself and ride Tower of Terror over and over just for funsies. Also Star Wars. I love all Star Wars. They also said, as an annual pass holder, I love it. But as a day guest, I can understand why someone would be hesitant to purchase a day ticket for only 4 rides. Folks just need to take their time and look at the stuff like...
Walt Disney Presents.
Yeah, there you go. And Launch Bay to get the full experience.
Yeah.
Also go in the evening to get fireworks in as well.
That's, I think his comments are what I agree with the most.
Okay. Mexi Steph, she says, we're visiting Walt Disney World for a second time ever, April 2018. She said 2108, but hopefully it's 2018. Hopefully you're not visiting that far away.
Well, I mean, that is when Star Wars is officially going to open.
I was waiting for it. I was really waiting for it. She says, I have 6-day tickets, only going half day to Disney's Hollywood Studios so that we can do a 1.5 day at Animal Kingdom. My 15-year-old not happy, but Pandora. Now, granted, you're probably going to be waiting in line for Avatar for that long, but, you know. Holy crap, I did put a lot on here.
Well, unless
copy
so
every
many.
line.
There was a lot of people that commented, though. I want to get, their
But Avatar, though, if you go around the last half hour, the park is open, you'll be all right.
Yeah, you actually get in pretty good. Amelia Brewer 04. She says it smelt of paint, which oddly I loved, as it's the sign of change coming. I also love all the little street performances, such as the red carpet walk sketch as you enter the park, and the old-fashioned carts that drive around still. Muppets is just as hilarious too. # Hollywood Studios. Mouse Seekers says presently no, it's not worth the price of admission. It's a half-day park at best because of the shows that it has throughout the day.
Quarter-day park.
Mac Machine, if I got there after lunch and I had dinner at 50's prime time, I would say yes. I could go on Star Tours and Toy Story a couple of times, watch Muppet Vision a couple of times, but from opening to close, I don't know that GMR is now closed. # RIP. Jason Fisher, Fishgoth 13. No, I honestly, they should have waited to close the Great Movie Ride until they opened Toy Story Land. Yeah. I really like the park, but it's never been more than a half-day park. Now it's less than that.
Okay, I disagree with that.
It's been a full day park for a long time.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, it's been a full day park for a very long time. It's when they closed everything.
Yeah, everything at the same time.
And about 2/3 of the park, that's when it became a quarter-day park.
Vanessa Travel Media, it is definitely an all-day park. If you take time out during the day with a boat trip to Epcot Resorts, a walk around the boardwalk, maybe lunch, and then returning to the park for the evening entertainment. # Love Florida.
I'll give her that. That's actually a pretty neat idea.
Yeah, we actually did a lot.
Yeah, because you could just watch all the street stuff during the day. Wow, that's actually really good.
Ryan Street, Finding Rest, says, I do love Disney's Hollywood Studios. If you're buying a one-day ticket, I would say no because of the price. In general, I feel tickets across the board are too expensive. I miss the days when I could get a Disney annual pass for $300 that covered all the parks, including water parks. That's not happening anytime soon, buddy. Roy changed his name to Roy to the World. My God.
Yeah, he's on a seasonal
God,
delay
Roy.
right now.
I love you,
awesome.
Roy.
Friend of the show.
Roy says, absolutely worth it. There aren't many rides, but the entertainment offerings have been more than complimentary if one accepts Disney isn't all about the rides. Mm-hmm. Also, if tickets were $50, everyone would come to the park, and the park would be overrun and filled to capacity.
This is true.
Maybe consider the park itself as a perk to pass holders. A one-day ticket is expensive, but there's so much to do. It's unfortunate that Disney's Hollywood Studios is written off due to the lack of rides. The other options are the park is closed completely for 2 years or filled to capacity every day.
He makes an excellent point.
That is a
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
And it was packed when we were out there. I know
it was slam
Movie
packed.
Magic was like, ooh.
What day of the week was that?
Sunday. No,
Okay.
Sunday, Saturday? Saturday.
Well, there you go.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, weekend.
It was a Saturday. But I think a lot of people were there because there's the festival of the beer carts that was going on all along.
There's a lot of beer cards at
There's a
Hollywood
ton of
Studios
beer
now.
cards.
It's like Epcot in there.
Let me tell you let me tell you something that's worth going to Hollywood Studios right now, and those are the alcoholic hot chocolates they got available.
Oh, we talked about that.
Oh my gosh.
Victoria's mom was like, "Hey,
but-
do you guys want one?" We're like, "Oh, no, not tonight."
That is
I would've
worth.
been like-
I'm
my
gonna.
friend.
All right, so maybe sometime soon you come over to the house. I'm gonna make you my adult hot chocolate.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
delicious. John Marasek says, "I don't get the angst over Hollywood Studios. Yes, there's a lot of construction, but it's not like they get rid of a bunch of attractions. All that's
They
missing is a
kinda
bunch of fake buildings, one show, and a playground. No, and they've added a bunch of Star Wars. Yes and no. DJ Stuber, Dan Stuber says, a single day as in a choosing Hollywood Studios over the other 3 parks? No, not at that price. For multi-day, still has great shows and 3 great rides, Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Toy Story. Star Wars fans will love it too. We enjoyed a day there this summer. Christy Official, yes and no. Yes, because there's a few rides and things you can do to make it fun, but no, since you don't really spend the whole day there. Can't wait to listen. And we were talking about Tiffany earlier.
Yes.
Didi, this is one of the people that used to be with the Thingamavlogs. Tiffany says,
At Minkus.
yes, at Minkus. While I really don't think it's worth full price admission, I don't see a way for Disney to drastically lower the cost of one park that makes sense for visitors. People unfamiliar with the parks would be confused why one was much less, or complain why the others were higher.
Yeah, I guess that is right. That would be a PR nightmare.
Yeah. So it's all up to interpretation, but it does seem like a lot of people are saying no, it's not worth price of admission
I
for one day.
understand the thoughts on both sides. I really
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
But it's just I will always love that park with all my heart, and I will miss the things that weren't there, or that aren't there anymore.
Do you need a hug?
Kind of.
Oh, love.
I missed my backlot tour, even though it was time for it to go.
Yeah.
I do miss the backlot tour. I hated when they shorten. Remember when they shortened the backlot tour?
Dude,
It's a circle.
When
hell's
when
life
they
was so
built
bad.
Lights Motors Action, that was literally like the death of the backlot tour.
Oh,
That's when it was
man.
like, okay, it's not what it used to be.
All right, let's go ahead really quick and go ahead and do the new releases of the week. Dude, you knew where I was on the.
I forgot. What's coming out this week? It's the new releases. Nothing at Disneyland though.
Pickies up. Movies this week. There's actually 2 movies I'm really interested to go see. So the first one is I, Tanya.
Never heard of it.
It's Tanya Harding's story with Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be funny, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Okay.
really good. I actually really want to see this.
I saw the preview for it when I saw the train thing, the Orient Express.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
But of course, you know, being a Kerrigan, I need to go see this to support my cousin Nancy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Nancy Kerrigan.
Are you
remember
just saying that, or
No,
are you
I'm not
for
really
real?
related to
Okay.
Kerrigan.
What?
And of course, the Disaster Artist comes out this week as well. That's the movie about the room.
The making of the room. Yeah.
Apparently, it's getting
I'm
like
hearing
really great
amazing
reviews. Yeah,
Positive things about it, and they're saying like it's one of James Franco's best things he's ever done.
which is not saying much, but you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very interested in seeing.
Yeah, I really want to see it. I really do,
Apparently,
especially Movie
Tommy-
Pass. Oh God,
Tommy
yeah.
Wiseau says it's like it's amazing. Like he says 99. According to him, 99.9% of it is true. He won't say what the 0.1% is.
that he was sane for any of it. TV. Olivia, are you watching any good TV shows?
No.
I love that. Like you were leading in with anticipation and just no.
I study, draw, and go to theme parks. That's all I do.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Fair
I
enough.
don't watch TV. I'm sorry to disappoint
No,
you.
it's all right. I don't watch a whole lot right now.
I really
Banks,
don't.
is there anything that you're watching?
Binged Stranger Things 2, and much to the disgust of Didi, I have started Twin Peaks. I've only gotten through 3 episodes right now because I'm busy doing a lot of other stuff, and
Oh man,
I'm
He hasn't watched any of them backwards yet.
it was 3 episodes too many.
I'm gonna say though, the first episode like nearly destroyed me. Like I was like ready to stop watching after that because it was so like the drama and like it was so heartbreaking. Because
Yeah.
everyone
It gets
by this
really-
point, everyone should know. Like it starts off with the death of this like high school girl and having a daughter. It was
Spoilers.
just like that's how the show starts off. Hey, spoiler, shut your mouth. But yeah, having a daughter, that was like I kind of hit close to home, and
Yeah.
seeing everyone's reactions to the news of that death, it's just like I was like, oh god, I don't know if I can want to continue this show. This is heartbreaking. But
Wait till you get to the end of that and you realize, like, hey,
I have theories of who did it, but
It was all a dream.
just all right. Go ahead and say who you think did it.
okay, right.
I'm just
Out of the
curious.
corner of my eye, I
Yeah,
see
I'm
Brittany
just
leaning
really
over,
curious.
look at me. Right now, I'm theorizing that it's her mom.
Okay.
Just because of how kind of crazy she's getting, and
Okay.
the one weird thing I've seen so far is the fact she saw this vision of some guy with long hair. So I'm thinking, okay, so maybe this guy's in her mind, and he made her kill her daughter, and
Don't say anything.
she's freaking out
Stop it.
about he's still there, and like
Okay.
she knows that what she did was wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. That's my theory right now.
I'll tell you where.
Please don't say
No, I will say you're onto something, but you won't get to it until season 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
till the new season.
But then
Yeah.
there's also the part where you have to actually run across the street 5 times over,
While you're eating chicken McNuggets
eating chicken McNuggets,
and listening to The Wizard of Oz in Spanish.
and spending a full day at Hollywood Studios.
Oh man, what a
while
nightmare!
writing the great movie. Right? Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys. Too late.
Really quick. Or Didi, are you watching anything right now? I know you're busy. Okay.
Jeez, too busy.
All right.
But the usual Curb.
Get out here with that crap. All right,
It's
so
awesome.
There's a new show on Netflix. Everybody should check out. It's called Dark. It's a Netflix original. It's in the same vein as with Stranger Things. Matter of fact, Brittany, you would get a kick out of this. They're saying if Stranger Things and Twin Peaks had a baby,
Not watching it.
this is what would come together. It's actually filmed in German, but you can watch it in English dubbed. We watch it in German and then with English subtitles because, of course, Rocca can understand the German, so we always laugh about that. But it's really good. We only watched one episode so far, but it's really good. No children around. Do not watch it with
Okay.
any children's.
Got it.
Yeah. Game wise, we already said Destiny 2 Curse of the Osiris is coming out today. Yesterday, if you're
Come out
listening to
today.
this now.
60 GB download for anyone that's interested. It's so far so decent.
Okay. And really quick, listener mail. We had one question from Bullmoose716. He changed his name for Christmas too. It's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation Stein. He
Still one of my
says,
favorite movies.
hey guys, 2 questions for the show. Did you guys catch the CW crossover Crisis on Earth X?
No.
If so, did you watch, or what did you think of it? I thought it was everything Justice League was trying to be. I actually heard good things about it. I haven't watched any of the CW stuff other than the first episode of Flash this season, so I'm probably just going to wait till Netflix. It all comes back to there. But he also said, F, Marry, Kill, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow.
I don't watch any of the
I haven't
shows,
seen any of
so
the
I don't
shows,
know.
Kill Arrow. Yeah, that's all I know. Just kill Arrow. Arrow's got really bad. That's going to be it for us. Banks, where can everybody follow you on socials?
First of all, you can follow me personally at Banksley on Twitter, Disney Goofball on Instagram, Facebook Banksley, and then professionally at Attractions on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
And you can watch.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Wow, I'm not promoting my own stuff here. You can watch the show every Thursday on the Attractions Magazine YouTube channel and on their Facebook.
Olivia, where can everybody follow you on the social medias?
I mentioned this a little bit earlier. On Twitter, it's great_movie ride. Instagram, my personal is at Jedi Training Academy, no underscores or anything. And my art Instagram, if you want to check that out, is Echo Lake Art. Echo Lake is in the area at studios.
Wow.
With art at the end.
She's a big fan.
That's some studios
I
fandom.
love Disney's Hollywood Studios.
And of
Wow.
course,
What
you
can I
can
say?
check
That's
out the
dedication.
vlog.
Right. As dreamers do. I think on the 20th. Yes, 20th every month.
Are you sure it's not called Dreamers and Doers?
As dreamers do, as in the wishes lyric.
Oh yeah.
Didi,
Wasn't there...
did you just snort?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was very funny.
All right, social media, hurry up.
Okay. You can find me on all types of social media except Facebook, Black Timus Prime, BLAKTIMUS Prime, PRIME. Black Timus Prime. Thank you.
And of course, you can follow the show at Attractions EXP. You can send us an email. It's expansiondrive@attractionsmagazine.com. We also like to thank MEI Travel, Universal Fan Travel, and MassFanTravel.com for sponsoring the show. And of course, from the Good Brothers. And now Good Sister.
And Brittany Bougie Tuttle here.
for Too Sweet.
Yeah, Pinky's up for Too Sweet. So
Get
Too
hype
Sweet.
at Disneyland with your parsley on your plate. Woo!
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.